Hey guys, what's going on? We're back to Arma 3 to check out the 408 Cheytac, the M200 sniper rifle, and what it means to zero your rifle. So what I want to do in Arma 3 today is check out what it actually means to zero your rifle and how it helps you. Because it's kind of different from real life. Zeroing your rifle in real life means a lot of other things. And we're also going to check out one of the sniper rifles that's available in the beta right now. It's a weapon I'm super interested in, and it's a lot of fun. Both in the game and some of the videos that I've checked out in real life. It's far beyond what I can afford in real life, but that's alright. It's titled the M320 LRR 408 in the game, and what this is, it's the Cheytac M200 in real life. It's in the same family as the Intervention, and that name may sound familiar to you if you've played the Call of Duty series. It uses a caliber that Cheytac also developed. It's called the 408 Cheytac, and the diameter of this bullet is actually pretty close to the 50 caliber BMG. It's one hell of a rifle, guys. The effective range on this thing is 2,500 meters and beyond. I was sitting there watching a video online. I mean, all you need to do is Google. I want to rearm. Google Cheytac M200 or just Cheytac 408, and you'll see videos of people just nailing shots at 2 miles out consistently. It's insane what this rifle and this caliber is capable of. And it's really cool to see it in the game, and also very effective when you combine it with a knowledge of how to zero. Now, in real life, when you zero a rifle, what you're doing is you're actually putting a target out so many meters, typically about 50 meters with the M16s, and you're trying to get your grouping very close toward the center of the target. So it's an exercise in both trigger pull and holding your breath correctly, just shooting correctly and getting that grouping really close together, and then getting that grouping toward the center of the target. Nobody aims the same way, and sights almost always need a little bit of adjusting. That's what zeroing is in real life. Now, a part of that is setting how many meters out you're typically going to have an engagement for. And in Arma 3, that's all the zeroing is. So if we look in our upper right-hand corner, I hope I haven't lost you. We're going to simplify this really soon. In the upper right-hand corner, you see this 500 meters right here? That means we are zeroed for 500 meters. We are zeroed right now. If I aim, this target is going to go directly toward the center at 500 meters. Before that, the bullet's actually going to be a little bit above that. And past that, the bullet's going to start dropping below it. So in Arma 3, you don't need to worry about adjusting your sights to get the bullets to go toward the center. You only need to worry about how many meters out your engagement is. That's all zeroing is in Arma 3. So if I hit page up or page down, we'll see that number drop and go up. And what that is, it'd be really cool if he actually adjusted it. But his adjusting the sights, if you see it, that little knob there on the left, adjusting the sights for the range of the engagement. So the challenge in Arma 3 is figuring out just how far these targets is. I mean, you know, it's good to sit here and practice and get an idea of what 500 meters is. That is much further than 500 meters. I would probably say that's about 6 or 7. Let's see, 500 meters is probably right at this truck. Now, luckily, there's a tool in Arma 3 to help you. It's not always available. It can be rare in a lot of servers. But if you have a rangefinder, which is what we see right here, and by the way, I am using Jester's range, one of the best ranges available in Arma 3 right now. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to check it out. It's the best way to check out any of the stuff in the Arma 3 beta right now. But we have this rangefinder, and it takes the place of the binocular. So when we pull it out, we can actually see Isn't this cool? How many meters something is. And it looks like I was incorrect. That's about 300 meters right there, and that would mean that target right there is 400. So I'm way off. I need to work on kind of gauging distances in Arma 3. And like I said, that is the challenge. So what it means to zero is to use this rangefinder. If you wanted to be dead on accurate, let's say we wanted to aim at these guys hanging out at this vehicle over here. We're going to zoom all the way in. We know he is at 755 meters. 755. So that's between 700 and 800. You can't zero for 755 meters in this game. So we're going to pull our weapon out. We're going to zero for 700. And we are going to realize that he is actually a little bit further than that, so we need to aim just a little high. So we're going to aim probably at his throat. Let me try and get my breath under control here. And down he goes. If you see it actually hit his chest, it looked like. Let's try another shot at this guy right here. Aim right at his throat. Down he goes. And you can use this same concept for targets that are really far away, and that's what's so cool about this rifle. I mean, the reach on this thing is insane. So here we have some targets that are it looks, man, if I can get that under control, it looks like they're about 1,600 meters away, maybe a little bit further than that. It's reaching the end of what the rangefinder can actually tell. So we're gonna zero for 1,500 meters. Oh, this would be just one hell of a shot in real life. And unfortunately, they have not incorporated bipods into the game just yet. There's a couple mods that imitate a bipod, but you can't get rid of the sway right now. Where were those targets at? Are those it? No. Let me pull my rangefinder out real quick, make sure I'm still aimed at the same targets. No, I was aiming at these guys over here, much further away. So we're still, oh man, we're still zeroed for 1,600 meters. Let's aim center mass and see what happens. Holding the breath. Just what a hell of a shot this would be in multiplayer. Guy's just minding his own business. Whew, a bipod would be really nice. Down it goes. Look how long it took for that bullet to reach its target. Let's try this one right here. Aim center mass. Gets really difficult at this distance. But they would be hit way before they heard the sound of the actual bullet. And down he goes. That was actually a little bit low. So this target's a little bit past 1,600 meters. Insane, guys. Insane amount of reach with this rifle. And that's also what zeroing means in Arma 3. So don't get confused. You're not actually putting a target out and having to zero the sights of your particular weapon. It's just gauging what distance your engagement is at. And that's all it is. Hope this video helped you guys out. Hope you guys enjoy the shooting here in Arma 3. It's very enjoyable, especially with a weapon like this. But that's all I have for this video. This is Sergeant Merrill out here.